All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Friday Night Mic Drop. Boom! Here we are. Man, can you believe it's already October 4th? And we are coming up on episode 5050. Last time I checked, there's 52 weeks in a year, meaning we are almost through our first year of the Ryan Files. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's been a fun little thing. I don't want to get into all the thoughts and emotions about year one yet. Other than to say, there will be a year two, and that I'm proud to have the stick-to-itiveness, to keep on going. Now, as we stand right now, 938 subscribers to the channel. And we've said, like all year long, it's like, hey, 1,000 would be really good. We can really start to do some stuff. And man, I just, honestly, there's a moment in time where all I could think about was 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. And maybe that's not where my focus needs to be. Maybe not. There's other things going on in the world that are far more pressing. Let's just be honest. There's things in the world going on far more pressing than Ryan and the Ryan Files getting 1,000 subscribers. And sometimes you got to put things into perspective. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this. I really do. I don't know why, but I do feel like I'm supposed to be doing this. And guess what? So I'm going to do it. And there's some really weird things going on, and I'll tell you a little bit about them tonight. But before we get started, thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I really enjoy, I can watch your comments up here. So if I'm looking up here, like my eyes, I'm seeing what you're saying, and I can respond here. And what a blessing to have a setup like this. What a blessing. But man, something came up today, and this has been going on for a bit. It really has been going on for a bit. So we all know about Hurricane Helene that happened. Man, the news really didn't really talk about it that much. Here we have estimated totals of 220 people lost. 220 people died to date during this. And it's just like, that's a lot, that's a lot. And it hasn't really gotten much news coverage. We have this 24-hour news cycle, and it's like, hey, it's the next best thing, whatever, the Major League Baseball playoffs, and Joe Biden did this, Donald Trump said this, Kamala Harris did this. We have another moon, which is the size. Kitties, would you just settle down, for crying out loud, Finn? Anyway, Austin, how you doing? Sheila, love you. Good to see you. Everybody tuned in. Thank you. So, anyways, my beloved wife, my bride Amy, is from an area of the country, North Carolina, and her family, her sister, others are from that area, and it's in this area, beautiful area. If you've ever been to Tennessee, lived in Tennessee for a long time, love it. North Carolina, beautiful. If you remember back in the day, one of my favorite movies is The Last of the Mohicans with Daniel Day-Lewis. Amazing. I've seen it over 30 times in the theater. Snuck in a recorder to record the lines because it was so powerful. If you go, there's a chance there won't be a fight. There's no powder. If you don't go, there's no chance, none. Remember that scene behind the waterfall? If you don't, check it out. Anyway, that was filmed in North Carolina. And just beautiful country topography that was devastated by Hurricane Helene. I don't know. I don't know if there's bugs. What's going on here? In that area where some of Amy's family, my family, therefore, lives, was fortunate enough to be able to do a fair several, maybe a decade ago. The Avery County Fair. Avery County, that's North Carolina. We're talking an area that's like close to Roan Mountain, Banner Elk, Spruce Pine, like these areas of North Carolina. And, I'm getting information from Amy, from her sister, and whatnot, and it's really devastating to hear the stuff going on that's not getting any news coverage. And listen, let's just throw BS and politics and all that stuff aside. Man, this should be like, we're talking about humans. We're talking about our brothers and sisters, fellow countrymen. We should be talking about this. All right, we shouldn't be talking about some of the nonsense we talk about, man. This is like humans that were deeply impacted. Imagine being in a situation where you just got your electricity turned back on a day or so ago. This is what's happening in that area. Okay, most of us couldn't survive a week without electricity. I mean, it'd be horrible. It'd be like, hey, I want people to know this is going on. Well, guess what? That was going on and is still going on. According to, Amy's family, it's going to be years before this thing ever gets resolved. It's so easy for us to forget about these things. It really is. And I've been in tornadoes, I've been in hurricanes, and hurricanes are just ridiculous. Rudy, it's like the Friday night mic drop. Kiddies want to be a part of it. So here's the bottom line. And by all means, I am not telling anybody out there that they have to do anything, okay? But I'm compelled to say this. And we're going to do something. I'm going to talk to Amy tonight, and we're going to do something. What we're going to do, I don't know yet. But see, Jill, the company I work for is donating $10,000 towards the devastation from the hurricane. Great. That is awesome. 14 years ago, Melinda is Amy's sister. I'm outing you. I'm sorry. So, we can donate money. And it's a weird thing to donate money, isn't it? I've donated money before, and I'm like, well, where's this really going? And you hear stories, and you're just like, I don't know, man. So I've always thought and felt like if I was ever, hopefully, whatever, to come into a lot of money or win the lottery or whatever, win a game show. Never done that before. But if I was to do that and I wanted to give money away, I wouldn't give it to an organization, a big organization that's just going to take, well, we got to pay our, 2,000 people we have on staff, and then part of that money will go to, no, I want to get money where it's needed. Does that make sense? Boots on ground, money where it's needed. And say what you want, man. Whenever you can make a personal relationship and you get the boots on the ground story, I feel like that is more impressive and more important and more direct, immediate relief, contact, and help to people. Imagine yourself being in that position. And it's like, man, I don't want to wait a week. I don't want to wait, for the government bureaucracy or like whatever, the Red Cross or whatever it is. Don't want to wait for funds to get funneled because politically this place is more important than this place or whatever. So, all that being said, if you're interested, that's it. If you're interested at all in doing something where the money will get out there and boom, help, I encourage you to stop by. There is a church that Melinda and her family go to. It's called the ridgechristianchurch.org. And I'm going to put the website up here right now. You can check it out. And they have a website where you can donate some money. The way it's set up, I think it's just through, basic like tithing. But I feel like if you were to send money and let them know, hey, this is for relief, you could do that. And that would be amazing. That a lot of people are, hey, I don't want to send money, man, but like I'll send something to help. I think the best way to do this is if you go to that site, at the bottom right corner, you'll see a little message box. You can send them a message. And there's a piece of something right there. You can send them a message. Just find out where the best place to send something is. I understand that generators are needed. That's a big expense, but generators are needed. What about like sleeping bags, things like that? These people have lost everything, and it's not going to be, even the infrastructure, the roads, everything washed out. Melinda and her family, they live up on top of a mountain. But yet, they're suffering. Of course, they didn't get flooded, but guess what? Everything's washed out. Roads, all of that. So basically, we have 938 subscribers to this channel. Man, if you're interested, just give something. And Amy and I will talk about this tonight. We're going to do something. But I did want to just throw this out there. You see it, the ridgechristianchurch.org. If you let them know that you're donating, they will give you a receipt. You can write it off on your taxes, okay? So just help out. Really, we talk about it every episode, do something nice for a stranger. Do something nice for a stranger. That might be what we're talking about. And it's good people, man. They're good people. Just mountains and hollers and just awesome people. And and like I said, years ago, was blessed that the Avery County Fair had me there. And who knows the next time the Avery County Fair is going to happen, because so much has been destroyed. And so let's, man, I think it would be awesome. Someone says, you know what? I don't have a lot, but here's $5. So what? It's something, do something. And like I said, 938 subscribers. If everyone gave $1, that would be close to $1,000. Well, you could probably do something with that. Buy some sleeping bags. Buy something that is going to help these people in their situation. So just encourage you to do it. You don't have to, and no one will ever know. But we always say it, man. And there's a power that comes with saying it and living it. Do something nice for someone, a total stranger. Stay curious. All these things. So, Austin, I appreciate you. Every little bit helps. Austin, you're from Tennessee. You're from East Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken, right? Can you put a link in the chat, Ryan, or some way to donate info? Like I said, what I have, I guess I can just say go to. Is go to one word or two? In basic programming, it was one word. Go to https:// The Ridge Christian Church.org. Now, let me make sure. Go to https. Oh, okay. So it's a colon, not a question mark. Hold on. The Ridge Christian Church.org. I think this is the link. I hope it shows up. The YouTube, they get freaked out about putting links. But if you can't, you can see it on the screen right now. But I think this is it. Someone check that and make sure that works, please. Just see if that works. Austin, correct. Yeah, you're from. So Austin, what kind of are you seeing it there in East Tennessee? I know that they're seeing it like right on the border there of East Tennessee, West Carolina, all that. So Heather Hickson, months ago, and counties from the state of New Mexico, including other states in the main state. Yeah. So that's the bottom line. It's so funny because, we've become this country where we don't really care for more than, a few hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, a big deal. It's just, I put a space in there. Oh, I have a space in church. All right. Well, how about, hold on. How about one of you guys be awesome and just type it out for me? Just type it out for me. You'll probably be able to do that better than me. You put a space in there. All right. Well, get rid of the space and someone type it out there and throw it up. Anyway. So, yes, let's do some good, man. Come on, let's help these people out. Feel free to donate wherever you want, okay? This is just something personal with myself, my wife, and her family, and we know that it's going to go to immediately help people in need. You can send some money through the website. You can find out where to send. You want to send, go on Amazon, buy a sleeping bag or a cot or a generator or, I don't know what. But, if you want to help out, something to do. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say about that, but I'm going to leave this up on through the rest of that. Hurricane Helene relief, donate today. Thank you. And I thank you so much. Let the folks know over there that you're with the Ryan Files and you just want to help. Anything else they can do, and maybe, who knows, if they really need something, maybe we can get together and do something. Maybe we'll talk to someone from the church or whatnot to actually get some boots on the ground and find out what's going on, because, man, we got to stick together. We got to stick together. Bottom line. So, anyway, let's see here. Some other things to talk about this week. Once again, we get to the 938 subscribers. Been trying for that 1,000 forever. It will happen eventually. Maybe by the time I'm 70. Who knows? But I challenge everyone this week to, if nothing else, give $1 to these fine folks at the ridgechristianchurch.org. If nothing else, like I said, just give $1, whatever. And share that with your friends. Tell them to give $1. Let's see what we can do. And you know what? And I do believe with all my heart that the people at the church will receive this money and do right by it. I do. I believe that with all my heart. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be talking about this. So, and whatever happens with that money, just count it as a blessing, and that you did the right thing. And you know, if they do the right thing, that's a blessing for them as well, and that's all that matters. So, let's see here. I don't know the address or where to send it exactly, Julie. That's why I said you might be able to find exactly the right place. I've heard some things, speculation. I don't have an address or anything. So anyways, bottom line is help out. But back to 938 subscribers. If you're talking to your friends about sending money, also tell them, hey, just stop by the Ryan Files. Subscribe to the channel. You know, if you want to hit that notification bell, that's even better. But if you don't, just subscribe to the channel. You know, stop by, check us out. We got a great episode coming up this week. The cast of The Day the Music Didn't Die, and they're going to be on the show. We're going to talk about that show. That show is happening December 7th at Penns Peak. I will be performing there on the 4th, 5th, and 6th. 4th and 5th, more matinee shows, more for bus groups. Friday night, a big show at Penns Peak in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. And then Saturday night, The Day the Music Didn't Die, with legendary performers George Trillinger, Tim Stamper, and Stingray Anthony, who are basically, if you think about this, the Big Bopper, Richie Valens, and Buddy Holly. Of course, those three individuals in real life died in a plane crash in 1959. But this show is what happened, like what if the plane didn't crash? Okay, that's what it is. So what if the plane didn't crash and they were alive today to perform? This is one of the most touching shows I've ever watched. I'm close to it. I wrote it. I produce it. But the real onus, I guess, is that these three gentlemen are some of the best entertainers I've had the privilege to work with in my life. And they're going to bring it to Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, at Penns Peak on the 7th of December. So get your tickets for that, pennspeak.com. Obviously, that information will also be in this episode this coming Tuesday. For now, let's just focus on the ridgechristianchurch.org, get some money out there to these fine people, and let's help them out. All right, let's go. So my challenge is to everyone who's subscribed, everyone who watches this, share this with your friends. Tell them, send $1. If you want to send more, great. If you want to send a sleeping bag, great. If you want to send more, great. Send something. Send something. And in the meantime, tell those people also, hey, subscribe to the Ryan Files. Imagine if 938 people all got one person to subscribe, immediately things would change, right? So, yeah, see what you can do this week. And I appreciate y'all. And if there's ever any other things like that that come up, let's talk about it, man. Let's give back. There's a lot of this going on, man. A lot of this. It's mine. It's mine. All mine. Let's give back. So, let's see what else is going on. Oh, I got some news today. I had a meeting today. I can't really probably go into detail. I probably don't even know what degree I can go into detail. Had a meeting with Legends in Concert. I really appreciate this meeting that we had today. Of course, I've been with the company for like 25-ish years, something like that. And I will be back in Branson at Legends in Concert in 2025. However, there is a moment during July and August, summer, where they're bringing in a different show. It's still a Legends in Concert production. It's just that Elvis the character of Elvis doesn't fit into that show. So I won't be in the show in July and August. And I really appreciate Legends telling me that. I mean, we're in October of 2024, almost a year, in advance. I really appreciate them telling me that, and it's going to be great. So I'll be there for the rest of the year, but just not those 2 months. But the summer is a great time to be able to get out and do other things. And so I'm really just like, right now in my head, there's a number of things that I could do. From take some time off and just focus on the Ryan Files. I don't know. I don't know if that's the answer. I really, given the way everything works, I haven't made really a big profit at all or anything from doing the Ryan Files. But someday that will change. I feel confident, and I look forward to the day that we get enough people and YouTube will start throwing some money my way, and that'll be awesome. And probably the future, hopefully. So, so I don't know, like one part of me is like, I can reach out. There's a number of people I could reach out to that I could go and do gigs. I thought, man, wouldn't it be awesome to maybe return? It's been a long time. Return to Pennsylvania, all those fairs I used to do in Pennsylvania. Or maybe would it be possible to even go out to Montana? I don't even know if that's possible because my contact, John Raymond, doesn't live there anymore. But that would be fun to get out and do something like that. It'd be fun to maybe take a trip and, on location, do some sciencing for the Ryan Files and create some cool episodes. And so there's a lot of different options. And I'd be interested to hear what you have to think. You can always talk to me, man, like at theryanfiles.com. Email me through that, or the ryanpeltonfiles@gmail.com. Any suggestions, throw them my way. And if you know of anybody who's looking for a gig, maybe wanting to book a gig during that time, another option I thought about is, man, it would be awesome to go back to, I don't even know if they have a venue right now, but Coshada Casino, go back there and do something. So anyways, there's options. It's awesome. We got time to figure it out. So how am I feeling? That's the big question people want to know. I literally don't think about my teeth or anything going on. It's been amazing. It literally has been the most amazing thing in the world. I have an appointment coming up on the 19th of October. Austin, I'd love to come to Tennessee. I just got to know where. So I got to get to work on it too. I got to figure out. There's a couple things that I might have passed on, but I might not pass on now. So yeah, there's a number of things, Austin, Alola, Fred, everybody. I might as well get on the road a little bit. Finn. Stop. Come here, Finn. Finn, baby. Come here. Come on. Finn girl. Anyways, I'd love to come back to Paducah. I just, I've always been, other people have produced the shows, so it's not like as easy as just saying, hey, I'm coming back. Come on, Finn. Come on. Come up here and say hello. Come on. Come here. Oh, that's a good kitty right there. All right. Don't walk on the keyboards. That's all. I'll figure it out. Just have people, reach out. That's it. The kitty game was funny. Yes, for sure. But anyways, we're talking about the teeth. So This could happen all day long. This could literally happen all day long. Yeah. Oh, you can't bite that. Oh. So she'll take it in her mouth like this, and she'll run away with it like she's stealing something. It's so funny. Oh, there's another kitty. There's Rudy. Here you go. All right. The teeth are just great. One thing that has happened, though, that's kind of funny. I got an appointment on the 19th, and I hope they can fix this. So I'm totally healed. And I know that the implants have to heal and the bone has to grow around them, and I can't eat everything I want to eat. And it is tough because I do want to eat things I'm not supposed to eat. But all the swelling is like going down. So there is starting to be this little bit of space between my gum line and, the teeth that are screwed into my head, which is funny because there's certain noises you make that require compression of air. Perfect example is the word with. If you make the sound, you're literally putting your tongue on your upper teeth and then forcing air, okay? And it makes that sound. But what's happening is air is able to escape above and between my teeth and my gums, so you're not getting the same compression. Same things with some S's and SH's, and especially when you're singing and you're pushing harder with more air. So one of the most interesting things is the phrasing of, we can't go on together with suspicious minds. With suspicious. With suspicious. So yeah, I'm hoping, this appointment coming up, in, not too long, they'll be able to just tighten it up a little bit. But it is interesting. So it's just another thing. It's funny. And I'm glad to share this with you because I'm not embarrassed about it. It is what it is. And I'm thankful that I was able to go through this process. Already one person I know, I'm not going to mention who, but someone I know from the theater has already went to Innovative Dental, and they had their appointment and they have scheduled it. They're getting the exact same thing done because of my experience. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And yeah. And maybe more. And when I see the doc on the 19th, I'm going to be like, dude, you got to come on the Ryan Files, for crying out loud. We'll talk about what you did with me, and we'll talk about your business because it's all interesting. So that's it. But anyways, it's Friday night. We've been on for about a half an hour. Finn? Yeah, that's my baby girl right there. Awesome. Don't step on the keyboard. All right. Go get Rudy. Get him. There's a box down there. Yep. The box game is on. Get her. Finn, get him. Oh, Rudy. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. I wish you could see that. The box game is on. Anyways, once again, these folks, man, in East Tennessee, West Carolina, man, let's help them out. Let's just do something. Go to theridgechristianchurch.org. Like I said, man, if everyone sends $1 and everyone reaches out to a friend to send $1, and you get those friends to send $1 and subscribe to the Ryan Files, man, that would be awesome. So we're moving mountains. John, appreciate you showing up. I guess that's my cue for time to go. Once again, get your cell phone out. Take a picture of this right now. Or if you're watching on your cell phone, take a screenshot of it. theridgechristianchurch.org. Let's give these people some help, man. Let's give them some help. So, anyways, that's about it. Trying to think if there's anything else that I needed to talk about this week. I don't think there's... I don't think there's too much really going on. Okay, the link works. Awesome. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate you. Austin, by the way, is a young man, young buck. I believe he's in the United States Army, and he showed up in La Crosse, Wisconsin for Elvis Explosion. He's a new ETA, and I'd love to really work with him. He's got a lot of potential, man, and as good as he's a good-looking dude, all that. But man, I would love to work with Austin because he's got a lot of potential, man. So keep your eye open for Austin Pugh. Pretty cool, and he's a good dude. And that is more important than whether or not you're a good Elvis. Trust me. Just be a good person. So that's about it. I love you guys. Oh, by the way, anybody who ordered DVDs from Elvis Explosion, they are on the way. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. So Tuesday night, the day the music didn't die, and we got 2 more episodes, and we got a first year under our belt. Fred Slack, I got to get a hold of you. Austin, I got to get a hold of you too. Just busy, and we got to figure out July and August of next year, and we got to get some people some help in Tennessee and North Carolina, and we're going to be amazing. And we're going to get 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to have a great time at Penn's Peak, working on some ideas. I think I got something, which I might announce next week, so we'll talk about it. Penn's Peak, though, this year, man, come on out. Let's do it, baby. Let's have some fun, and let's have some fun. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. It's been 50 weeks, and you guys have been awesome. And a lot of the usual suspects, man, and I cannot thank you enough. And I know who you are. I don't always get a chance to say your name and whatnot, but I know who you are. And I greatly appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. And just have an amazing week, man. If you get a chance, please stop out once again. Even $1. Do something nice for someone that's a total stranger. And stay curious. All right? We live in a crazy world. So, love you guys. Be amazing. And I will see you right here next week. But before then, stop by Tuesday night for our episode, The Day the Music Didn't Die. Rock on. Cheers.